What is up, guys? I am the Bearded Goblin. This is my first YouTube video. We are going to be opening up Guilds of Ravnica booster packs. Unfortunately, I did try to do a few other videos last night. I did 2 War of the Sparks and a Core 2020 set, but my camera messed up on the War of the Sparks, and the other one, just the footage quality wasn't great. So unfortunately, other than having some great pulls like Nicol Bolas and a couple other Planeswalkers from War of the Spark, and a really good Chandra from the 2020 set, those videos did get, unfortunately, thrown away. So let's see what we pull in Ravnica. Now, I am a newer Magic the Gathering player. I have only been playing for a few months now, but I absolutely love it. And one thing I love about the game is buying and opening up packs. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. I am not knowledgeable on which cards are the big pulls for this set. So if you guys see something, be sure to holler and let me know. I mean, I will obviously be looking at them and the prices for or later on for them, but yeah, if you see something that stands out to you, let me know. We've got Vivid Revival for our rare, and then we got an Is It Guildgate and a Soldier token. So let's keep going. We've got a lot of packs to get through. So on this channel, I just want to kind of go over what my thoughts are for the channel and what I hope to accomplish with it. So basically, you will see stuff like this, cracking packs and going through set boosters. We've got a Hatchery Spider for our rare, and then another Is It Guildgate and a flying token, bird illusion token at that. But yeah, I want to crack packs, go through set boosters, stuff like that. But I play Commander, casual Commander, so I do want to go through like all my Commander decks in depth. I do have precons, I've got modified precons, and I've got complete customs. And I want to go through them in depth and give you guys a look at what I like to play. We've got Mission Briefing for our rare. Wow, can't talk today. We got a Command the Storm foil. And then we got another Guildgate. I put that foil with my tokens. That's not where I want it to go. We got an insect token. But I want to go, like I was saying, I want to go through all my Commander decks and show you guys what I like to play. And yeah, I think that'll be fun. And then me and my play group. This one is giving me issues, guys. But me and my play group will try to get some Commander games recorded. We do have plans for Spell Table, and we also play in person, so you can see both versions of our casual Commander games. We don't take anything too seriously, we just like to do it for fun. What did we get here? We got Legion War Boss. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, create a 1/1 goblin, red goblin creature token. That token gains haste until end of turn, attacks this combat if able. I'm going to put that aside. I might put that in my goblin deck. And then we got a foil Street Riot. Like I said, I can't talk today for whatever reason. Another bird illusion token and another dual land. Leapfrog. A lot of goblins in these sets. I'm going to have to go through them, and there are a few changes I want to make to my goblin deck because I have a few cards in there that just aren't good synergy with it. We got Bounty Agent for our rare. And then we got a Hired Poisoner for our foil. And another Bird Illusion token. I have a lot of them. Alright. Moving right along here. It's going to stick together. But I'd also like to know what you guys would like to see for content. Niv Mizzet Perun. Perrin? I am going to butcher these names and I apologize. Spell can't be countered. Flying, whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you get to draw a card. Hey, kind of like that too. And then another soldier with lifelink. All right. What are we getting in this one? We got Drowned Secrets. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Look at this. This looks awesome. It's just a common, but Rhizome Lurcher, that's a really cool looking foil. Fungus zombie. Been lucky with the foils in this one. I didn't get that lucky with foils in my War of the Spark and Core 2020. Now that I say that, it's going to stop completely. Our rare is Chamber Sentry. Chamber Sentry enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. You can pay X and tap it to remove X 1/1 counters from Chamber Sentry. It deals X damage to any target. And a Wooburg, return him from the graveyard to your hand. And then we've got a foil dual land here. That's funny, we got the foil and non-foil version back to back. All right. That's a pretty cool looking Drake. Our rare is Gruesome Menagerie. Choose a creature card with converted mana cost 1 in your graveyard, then do the same for creature cards with converted mana cost 2 and 3, and return those cards to the battlefield. We got a Goblin token, which I collect those for my Goblin deck. Which, fun fact, my friend just got done stopping by here a little bit ago for a few games. And he absolutely stomped me for 3 of them. We each played different sets, or different decks each game. So the last one I decided to play Goblins. And I ended up with 460 Goblins on the field. It was awesome. We got a Mythic here, Arclight Phoenix. It's a 3/2 flying haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast 3 or more instant and sorcery spells this turn, return Arclight Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield. We'll put our mythics up here. Man, just these bird illusions today. Holy cow. I don't have a single deck that uses bird illusion tokens, and I'm going to have an ungodly amount of them. Our rare is Bounty of Might. Holy cow. That's pretty cool. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn 3 different times. We got an insect token. At least it wasn't a bird illusion. And we are nearing the end here, so let's see what it is. It is Etrata the Silencer. She can't be blocked. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. Etrata's owner shuffles Etrata into the library. That's an interesting card too. I'll put that up there. We got an Elf Knight token with Vigilance. Alright, let's do this second stack here. And we get... Ooh, Vraska. I love Planeswalkers. I am absolutely just obsessed with them. So, the fact that we just pulled a Mythic Vraska, Mythwalker, Planeswalker, makes me super happy. Her +2 is you may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, you gain 1 life and draw a card. -3, destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. And -9, you get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. That is ridiculous. Good luck keeping her alive that long, right? Better have some good blockers and some good defensive spells in your hand to keep her up that long, because that's minimum 6 turns. I love how many goblins are in this set. I've seen so many already. Ooh, another Mythic, Dream Eater. You can flash him in, flying. When Dream Eater enters the battlefield, surveil 4. When you do, you may return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. And then we got another Elf Knight. So, it's pretty cool. We got 3 Mythics so far, and we're about halfway done. Getting close to halfway done. Alright. Jeweler's Hawk, I play that on Arena sometimes, just to get a quick life link out on the field in my life gain decks. Alright, our rare is Erratic Cyclops. Trample, 0/8. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Erratic Cyclops gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is that spell's CMC. Interesting. Alright. This cool looking card. Right, our rare is Unmoored Ego. Choose a card name, search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name, and exile them. That player shuffles their library, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. Be more efficient and standard, I think. Not so much for Commander. I mean, I guess you could still exile a single card if you knew they had it in their hand or in their library somewhere. But to get the full effect of that, you need a non-singleton deck. Still an interesting card. Another Mythic. That's 4 in half the pack so far. So it's Nullhide Ferox. Hexproof, you can't cast non-creature spells. Pay 2, and he loses all abilities until end of turn. Any player may activate this ability. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard him, put it onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your graveyard. That's pretty cool. And then we got a foil rare here, Assassin's Trophy. Holy cow. Isn't that one of the... I don't know much about the good cards in this deck, but I thought I heard Assassin's Trophy was one of them. I'm going to put this off to the side. That's a really pretty card, too. That's a really pretty foil. All right. These cards are wanting to stick together. All right, our rare is Quasi-Duplicate. Create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control. Jumpstart. You may cast this spell from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying its other cost. Then exile this card. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Moving right along. Our rare is Knight of Autumn. When Knight of Autumn enters the battlefield, choose one. Put 2/1/1 counters on Knight of Autumn. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, or you can gain 4 life. So being a newer Magic player, like I don't know, I love opening up the different, like at least one box of different sets just to see all the different types of cards there are. And the art styles for that set, pretty cool. So Beast Whisperer is our rare. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Then we got a foil, Thoughtbound Phantasm. I love these emblems on the cards here. Those emblems really pop on the foils. It's really cool. Our rare is Blood Operative. 3/1 lifelink. When he ETBs, you may exile target card from a graveyard. When you surveil, Blood Operative is in your graveyard. If he's in your graveyard, you may pay 3 life. If you do, return him to your hand. Alright, Dawn of Hope is our rare. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. You can pay 3 and a white to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Almost done with the second pile here. Also, if you guys do not want me to read the rare cards, let me know. These videos can go by a little bit faster. I, for one, when I watch these type of videos, do like to know what the rares and mythics do. But if you guys as a whole do not like that, then I can speed things up a bit and just open packs and go to the rares. Pelt Collector is our rare. 1/1. Whenever another creature you control ETBs or dies, if that creature's power is greater than Pelt Collector's, put a 1/1 counter on Pelt Collector. As long as Pelt Collector has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, it has Trample. And then our foil is Candlelight Vigil. Alright, let's see what all we're getting. Our rare is Sacred Foundry, which is a dual land, and then we got a foil, World Soul Colossus. We are working our way down the last stack. Our rare is the Light of the Legion, 5/5 flying mentor. When Light of the Legion dies, put a 1/1 counter on each white creature you control. Sorry if you hear background noise. Someone seems to have their vehicle on and just idling outside, and it's probably got loud exhaust. Our rare is Izoni Thousand-Eyed. 2/3 Undergrowth. When Izoni Thousand-Eyed enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token for each creature card in your graveyard. And you can pay a black and a green to sacrifice another creature. And you gain 1 life and draw a card. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. She could absolutely be a commander too, so that's interesting. Burglar Rat. I was thinking about putting this in my Nicol Bolas deck for some card draw. We got a dual land as our rare. Alright, we're getting close here. Our rare is Deafening Clarion. Choose one or both. Can deal 3 damage to each creature, or creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. Both solid options depending on the state of the board, right? The situation at hand. Alright. We are almost done, guys. Our rare is Citywide Bust. Destroy all creatures with toughness 4 or greater. So we got ourselves pretty much a board wipe right there, at least for the big boys on the field. Old Leapfrog. Seen him a few times while swiping through here. Our rare is Guildmage's Forum. Tap for a colorless. Pay 1 and tap. Add 1 mana of any color. If that mana is spent on a multicolored creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. My buddy plays that in one of his decks, and it can get ridiculous. Plays it in his counter deck, so it enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it, and then he just gives them more. It gets out of hand quick, as you can imagine. Alright, our rare is Chromatic Lantern. Oh my god, I was gonna order this if I didn't pull it. I wanted this so bad for my Nicol Bolas deck. Yep, that's going up there. Awesome pull, guys. We got another Goblin token for the old Goblin deck. I am very happy about that. Thank God. Very happy. It's always nice when you like build a deck list online, and then when you actually get the set and it has a chance to be in it, and you pull it. I mean, it's always a good feeling. Our rare is Response and Resurgence. Response deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Or you can do Resurgence, which creatures you control gain First Strike and Vigilance until end of turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase, followed by an additional main phase. I know which one I would prefer out of those two. My gosh. Awesome, not a bad card at all. I don't play those colors, but maybe if I do someday, I got a solid card for that set or deck. Another twofer here is our Rare, we got Find. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Or Finality. You may put 2 1/1 counters on a creature that you control. Then all creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn. So a potential board wipe, but saving some of your own skin to have a board state after a board wipe. Again, not a guaranteed board wipe because there are some big boys out there. Especially if you're playing anyone that's playing a green deck, right? Our rare is Swiftblade Vindicator. Double strike, vigilance, trample. 1/1. Guess if you beef them up some with equipment and counters, it'd be pretty deadly, right? Alright, we got one more pack after this. Our rare is Thief of Sanity. Flying. Whenever Thief of Sanity deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest into their graveyard for as long as that card remains exiled. You may look at it, you may cast it, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. That's pretty cool. Last pack. We gonna get anything good? All right, we just did the lucky shuffle there, whatever you want to call it, lucky taps. All right. And to end the set, we got a Mythic 1,000-Year Storm. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast before it this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. So we ended on a Mythic and a rare foil. So that worked out. I mean, we got this one earlier, but now we got the foil version of it as well. Bounty and Might. Awesome, 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 guys. I hope you enjoyed this. We did end up with 5 Mythics in this set. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Here, I'll scoot them down so you guys can see them better. Those are our Mythics we ended up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got plenty more to come. I know this is a little bit longer when I read each card and kind of joke around with you guys in between. But if you want faster videos, just let me know. If you like it this way, also let me know. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, hit that subscribe button so you know when I post new content. And I'll see you guys next time.